Social enterprises and charities can receive money in two ways: grants and loans. A grant is a fixed amount of capital that is given and doesn't need to be repaid. However, a loan, similar to a mortgage or car finance, must be paid back, usually with interest. This way, the lender can cover all the costs of loaning the money, including any default payments, so it can then be recycled and lent again to somebody else. When it comes to social investment, you may hear people talk about the cost of capital. But what exactly does that mean? Well, the cost of capital is the amount of return an investor needs to make in order to provide that next investment further down the line. This amount can vary depending on 4 factors: the product, which is what type of investment they are lending; the term, which is how long they are lending the money for; the risk, how likely they are to get the money back; and the fees, which is how much it costs to make the whole deal happen. For investors, lending is their business, but with social investors, it's also the difference their investment will make and the social impact you create that matters. This is what makes a social investor social. The cost of capital will differ as different investors may get their capital from different sources, and there may be different requirements on how they can use it and how much risk they can take. For example, a social investor who lends money from philanthropic sources may be able to take more risk with their lending than a social bank, who is usually lending the money which has been deposited with them. Overall, this affects how much capital they can lend out, and how much it will cost the borrower. The cost of capital is often simplified down to the interest rate you're being charged. However, it's very important to consider all the costs of taking on an investment. Borrowing is a long-term commitment, and social enterprises and charities need to find the best investor for them, both in terms of the price of lending as well as the relationship. Try Good Finance's Cost of Capital Calculator, or for more information, please visit our website.